Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hey, hi, DRM International. Hi, Ali. Salam. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you. I'm really, really happy with our silver long and buy, whatever you want to call it. That 73.5 was a perfect levels, and I'm damn happy. So we are up 22%. I would say when we are up 22.67% on silver. I mean, honestly speaking, guys, that dip was the good dip, and just let's talk about from the perspective of analysis on silver. So just let's go to the logarithmic scale. If you remember in my previous stream, I did mention that my expectation for silver is that this is the resistance for silver, that 121, 122, and this is the trend line that I'm aiming for to buy, and this is exactly the trend line we tested, and we bounced back around 71.3 $71 on many exchanges as well. So uh, what can we expect next from silver, guys? I Please, first of all, whoever tells you that the market is not good, or the silver is topped out and we are looking for some rotation and blah blah blah, I think that all things are shit in my view. You should not be worrying at all, because if you just look at from the price action perspective for silver, you will understand why I am still bullish and aiming for to buy. So if you remember, we sold our silver at $103, and 103 is what I sold for, and we bought around 71, which is 30% dip. Sorry, 73.5, which is almost 28.9 to 29% dip, and we bought it with 29% discount, and now our buys are 23% in profits. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So what can we expect next for silver, ladies and gentlemen? Let's deep dive into the analysis. Let me just probably remove the Fibonacci levels, which I don't want to have much of a noise on my chart. So if you look at the weekly time frame, first of all, yes, we did form a solid bearish engulfing candle. So yes, don't expect price to literally go nuts from here, like making new all-time highs. I don't expect, because this bearish engulfing candle is pretty heavy. Now we have seen in past forming a very similar sort of a bearish engulfing candle on a weekly time frame. We normally, when we go for that such sort of a bearish engulfing candle, we normally go for few days or few months of or few weeks of sideways movements like this, accumulation, and then we go for a run up, a very similar thing. Now we also have seen a bearish engulfing candle like this, and then it recovers simply and then start running up back as well. So this was all the bullish nature of of the market. Then we have another bearish engulfing candle, as you can see over here. Yeah, we just straight dump like this and then it's go down. So this is out of the option, because yes, we are not going to go do a very similar fashion, like keep on dumping. No, that's not going to happen in my view. So a very important thing about what we can expect. I mean, we had a bearish engulfing candle here as well, then we started reversing up, and then we have one more down like this, accumulation happens, and then we up. I mean, I don't expect it to do something like this. No, we are expecting it to push up like this. So yes, the blood moon is coming, and we also have an eclipse on in February itself, 17th Feb. So it's going to be slightly difficult for the market, especially crypto markets, of course. We'll just go back to the crypto once we are done with the silver analysis. So what we can expect over here on silver, yes, we have an engulfing candle. So what I expect on hard on time frame for silver is we can just probably go towards 618 $9,900. And also if you look at from EMA perspective, we have a very solid resistance of EMA 200 on the daily time frame, which is around 91 point, not EMA 200 but EMA 20. which is around $91 to $95. And looking at the weekly chart, or we can also look for weekly chart. We have a resistance of golden pocket around 618 Fibonacci level. So practically speaking, normally an engulf candle can even go till 786 Fibonacci levels of the previous candle. Now if you look at those previous candle 702 to 786 Fibonacci levels, we came and push it up to $100, $104 to $109 as well. So that's a good possibility for silver. Now of course, can we go straight up from here? No. What we should be doing is we go for this resistance, we come back down, we have a nice fair value gap here, so we fill a fair value gap, and also you can call this as a demand zone, and from there again we run it back, push it up like this, and then one more down to retest this zone. Can't even go till 58, but that's okay, and then a push up like this. So this is overall I expect. Now my minimum target is $69 to $68, and max it can go to $58, but that's it. Of course, this won't be a break of support or any structure. The reason being why it is not a break of a structure, because if you look at from the wave count perspective, let me just clear a chart a bit. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, and also let's remove the EMAs, correct. So if you look at from the structure perspective, yes, this is not a break of a structure, but this is like a confirming a solid structure. So you have wave 1, you have wave 2, then you had a massive wave 3, now we are into wave 4. So wave 4 can form a triangle like this, one more sweep, hold up, and then we go for a run up again. And this breakout would be amazing, because after this breakout we can just probably target maybe $190 to $200 for silver, honestly speaking, in my view. It's just gonna take a little bit more time, guys. The accumulation for wave 4 needs a bit more time. That's why I'm just gonna put for like few seconds on hold. Just be here. Well, guys, sorry. So what I was saying is about silver. So this is what I plan, and I think that many are gonna miss silver move. So it's gonna do a little bit more sideways. So that's what we can expect from silver. Looking to the weekly RSI, the weekly RSI had a bad divergence. It perfectly played out. I was very vocal about this bad divergence. We had a very similar bad divergence on the monthly as well, and that has perfectly played out. So what we can expect now, we had a strong bullish divergence as well on the weekly. That is a bull divergence, that is a very good bull divergence. So practically speaking, in my view, I think this is bullish, guys, and I'm not gonna sell. Even if I know that probably we can reject around 90, 95 or 96, I'm not aiming to sell or to book my profits of 20 to 23% on silver. No, because even if it goes to 69 70 dollars, if I feel that it will go under 73.5, we are seeing a strong rejection or something like that, probably yes, then we will be able to, then I will tell you that, hey, let's book profits and then look for some sell. But at this moment I am feeling good about it, because at this moment what I can see is a very good, very good 5 waves up here. And this 5 waves is like crazy. I mean, look at this, 1 2 3 4, and just need a 90 to 93 dollars wave 5, and after this we can go for A, B and C, something like this, towards 74 75. And after which we can again go for a push up. So maybe looking for this wave 5, we can look for 1618 levels, and even we can look for 1414 pips, so which is around 92 93 dollars. So that way probably we can book some profits on silver. And I won't be looking to short, guys. No shorting. So after which we will be aiming to wait for it to come back down towards 76, maybe 73 dollars, and after that we'll rebuy again. Okay, so that's the LTF plan. HTF plan, we are bullish. Gold, similar gold plan as well. I am bullish on gold, guys. Nothing to be bearish about. And this has planned very nicely and played out very nicely. If you look at from the weekly perspective, we don't have any bearish candle. It's all bullish. The RSI on the RSI is just reset. And honestly speaking, what we can expect from gold is a very similar fashion. Basically just go up here till maybe 5100, 5200, and looking for a double bottom sort of thing for 4500 or so. Maybe we can even go to retest the 2026 opens, which is around 4340. And after that gold can just go sideways, accumulation, and then we can run up like this. So gold is definitely bullish, guys. And the way the things are happening in Iranian waters, with the war looming, probably we can just go a little bit sideways, and then gold can shoot up to $6,000 by end of this year. Okay, so it's bullish. We are just simply forming, or going to form a wave 4. So this was first accumulation, second accumulation before breakout. We need another accumulation like this, for few months. Not, I would not say for few years, but few months. And after that few months, maybe 6-7 months, we can do something like this. And after that we can go for another breakout to my final target of $7,500. Okay, that's what we can aim for. So that's what I have for gold and silver. BTC, guys, I'm damn happy about what I mentioned yesterday as well, that hey, one more push down is missing. We have swept the lows, but most important thing is, even though we have swept the lows, we are struggling here around 7.27%. That's a very important levels in crypto history, basically, for the USD dominance, because this is where we first break down. This was the first candle that we broke down in 2023, and the bull run started, when BTC broke out of $28,000-$30,000. That's where the bull run begins. So practically speaking, this is a very crucial level, very important levels. Now, looking for the wave counts, I really don't have the wave counts if you ask me, because I think this wave count is more or less some sort of A, B, and maybe some sort of 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 like this, and then 4 5 like this. Practically speaking, I personally believe that from looking to this first glimpse on the wave count of USD DOM, even though we have a bad divergence on some sort of a bad divergence on the daily time frame over here, you see there's some very small bad divergence we have. So That is the only thing that on the lower term time frame makes me quite slightly bullish. So looking to this whole structure, now I have two scenarios over here, guys. The first scenario is we need to invalidate this whole theory of irregular expanded flat. Now this theory of irregular expanded flat, we literally bounce from 14145 73,341, which is a very valid one. The second important thing is, yes, the irregular expanded flat scenario is a valid one, but I've never seen a very, a very much expanded candle of for some sort of a wave C. I've never seen that sort of expanded candle. So what we can expect here is from LTF perspective, if you look at the wave count here, so clearly I see 5 waves, 1, 2, and you have some sort of a wave 3 here, irregular expanded wave 4 and wave 5. However, if this structure is complete like this and this, I'm not sure. I still feel that one more down is still missing, honestly speaking. Looking to the daily time frame, yes, this is not 1 2 3 4 5. I don't think this is 1 2 3 4 5, because if this is wave 1 and this is wave 2, your wave 4 is way overextended in time, not from the Fibonacci perspective, but in time perspective. Just look at from the time perspective, because here your wave 2 literally completed in just like how many days? 13 days, and over here your wave 4 took almost like how many days? 54 days. So normally your wave 4 is shorter in time and shorter in Fibs perspective. Here it's too far, which clearly blinks to my conclusion that this move down is some sort of a B and C. So this was end of something. This might be some sort of a wave A, or maybe some sort of a wave W, and this was A, B, C, some sort of a wave X, and now we are doing 1, 2, and this is your wave 3. We go slightly above like $80,000, something like that, and then further dip down towards $69,000 to finish the 5 waves, another A, B, C like this, and then we go towards 64, 65K. So this is how I think the blood moon can finish. Remember, we can even go down towards 59 to even $49,000. It's a very big, massive WXYXZ. So at this point, the counts are way off, and the USD dominance on the hard-term time frame is literally good, bullish towards 8.245 to 8.816%. So the daily time frame, yes, yesterday we closed with a bullish engulfing candle forming an order block. So if today we are closing above 7.27%, trust me guys, this is going to be amazing in my view. So I personally think that BTC long, we have to be patient. We have to have the patience. Total crypto market cap, guys, a very same plan. I was really bearish when we were around 4.2 trillion. I mentioned that we are going to do that. Now BTC did sweep this lows, but the total is still missing, which means that we need to have one more down like this. When the market does something like this, I think everything is going to bottom, and then we can go for A, B, C, because the only thing bearish we have, or catalyst we have, is this month. This month, February, is the only month where we have bearish catalyst, because we have blood moon on 3rd of March. Normally we dump on or before blood moon, and in October we did after blood moon. Okay, so, and also we have fire horse here, which is dangerous here from a Chinese astro perspective. So normally the markets does not do well. So we can expect some sort of a pullback on the market, not pullback on the down, pullback in the sense of a reversal A, B, C, and can form a very good head and shoulder sort of a thing, or you can say inside out pattern. Inside out pattern, we won't go beyond 3.29. Head and shoulder, we can go to 3.7, and then we can further dump down by end of this year to take this liquidity around 1.6, and this is going to be your support. We are not going to go under $1.5 trillion. So that is going to be absolutely your support. This is where we are buying heavy. We're going to put every damn thing we have, all the firepower power we have to buy BTC, maybe altcoins, we will do. So that is the biggest levels, and you can say the generational bottom probably for the next few years. This is going to be the bear market, and the best would be 1.4 trillion dollars. If we are lucky, we can get that 1.4 trillion dollars, which is around under these levels. For BTC, my levels for BTC is $40,000. You already know that, and the Fibonacci levels as well as the harmonic that I have. Where is the harmonic? I think I don't have this harmonic on the over here, but I have the harmonic on Bybit chart. Yeah. So this harmonic HDF cipher. Yeah. So the harmonic target is around $36,000 to $39,000. That's what the 786 Fibonacci level is. 786 around $36,000. That's a 786 we are aiming for, and that would be the target. So anything under these levels, practically speaking, would be amazing. This green line, 38,500, is a buy in my view. So $39,000, $36,000 is a buy, and the invalidation would be under $24,000. Okay, that would be the invalidation. Now before we go down, we have seen a dump like this, and then we go for an accumulation, and then further down like this. Okay, in 2022 bear market. Now I expect something like this. So yes, we go down here maybe towards previous all-time highs of 69, 67,000. From there we go for a series of accumulation, because after the blood moon we don't have any other catalyst, and we can have this retest of 92,000. Can even go for a retest of 100k, but I'm not sure we're gonna go 100k, and after that we can go for like this. So this is where the bear market is gonna kick in, and we are going to see a massive liquidations, maybe even we can see seller liquidating, because honestly speaking he's already down bad on BTC, and just assume that we are dumping to $67,000. I don't know what's gonna happen. Probably we'll get a call, or maybe I don't know, MSTR is gonna literally go with a big discount. So that's what I have for the BTC on the hard-term time frame, guys. On the Ethereum, this harmonic has played out perfectly played out. I was very confident on this harmonic. What can we expect here? I'm expecting that we already retest 2024 value area low. So practically speaking, from Eloy to a perspective, I see maybe one more down is missing. So this is clearly your wave 1, wave 2, and that is your wave 3. We're gonna see wave 4 maybe till 2,400, 2,500, and then one more down towards $1,900 to $1,800. HTF Ethereum on the monthly time frame is damn looking good, honestly speaking. In the next few years, this is like a silver, this chart tells me like silver. I know a lot of lines and everything you are seeing, and probably you're unable to make anything out of it, but let me just hide it so that probably you can see. Okay, so what I feel over here is this move is ABC, this is ABC, and this is C, meaning that this move is clearly some sort of a irregular expanded flat, practically irregular expanded flat. So Ethereum was never in the bull run. Ethereum was still finishing its bear market, It's a very strange move, I know. So it's still finishing its bear market, and this is the you can say these are the levels we see for Ethereum, or I see for Ethereum practically. So if I have to tell you from the path perspective what we can expect, this is how I expect A, B, and we are going to see wave C like this, or maybe a sweep of this to go to this $700 or something like that. But that's a massive irregular expanded flat, and after which we can expect Ethereum to blast off in the next bull run. It's just going to outperform, in my view, BTC, and can go towards a massive push up till $10,000. Looking to this logarithmic scale chart, guys, yes, I'm bullish on ETH, but the problem is you need to understand where you should buy. So in my view, $900 to $800 is the very interesting levels. We can even go for the running flat. Running flat would be around $1,000 or maybe $900. But this is what I expect for ETH to do, guys. Others, still same plan. I'm still looking for others to find bottom around either 155 billion or 175 billion. I'm not sure, but that this pump will happen, and $283 billion pump will happen. Okay guys, so that's what I have, a small update for the today's stream. So thanks a lot guys, have a nice day, bye bye.